Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday and Happy New Year. Here we are on our first What's New of 2025. And my piles here to my left are substantial. We've got lots of good stuff to share with you. As always, we are at the beginning of the year, so a lot of what I have to show you is, well, there's still a little bit of winter. We're a little bit less seasonal at this time of year. This is where a lot of companies, particularly paper companies, come out with their birthday, with their wedding and baby and all that kind of stuff. So over the next few releases, that's what you're going to see me show a fair bit. These random stuff there definitely is some random stuff as well. Valentine's is kicking in, though we did see a fair bit of that towards the end of December. And from what I'm seeing, just little sneaky peeks that I've gotten so far, Easter is going to be pretty strong this calendar year. So we got lots of good stuff to show. People didn't tell us if they want Easter stuff. Well, definitely. Maybe that's a great question to start things off. Are you someone who does a lot of crafting for Easter? And if you do, are you more doing cards? Are you doing layouts? Are you doing like treat boxes and that kind of thing? Let us know in the comments if you are an Easter crafter and what you like to make for Easter. So without further ado, if you're new to us, welcome. Love to have new watchers here at the beginning of the new year. I am Sherry. I am one of the owners of the Paper Crafters Workshop, and across the room for me, manning the comments, moderating, he's waving to you guys even though you can't see him, is my partner in crime, aka the Peanut Gallery, aka the numbers guy. It is Matt, and he's gonna be watching your comments, and you will definitely hear him in the background. There's the information, everything that I'm going to share with you tonight. Because we're at that crossover period, you may find it in December new arrivals because of the way holidays fell at the end of December. Some of that stuff hasn't been shown yet. Or you may find it in January new arrivals. So that's all on the website. And you're either here on Facebook or here on YouTube. Don't forget to check out our Instagram as well. We've been in planning most of this week. We got some interesting ideas coming your way. And next week, Darlene and I are in trade show. So this is where we get our sneak peek. We get our craft on to make samples, to spend some money. And then Matt gets to play in the store. So if you want to make sure Matt's not lonely, go and see him in the store with the rest of the team, of course. So, don't change anything. Don't change anything. All right, I am going to start off with two new lines from Minte. We have just seen their next set of releases and are in the process of placing that order, but these guys just came in for us. We are starting off with a very sweet and darling baby line called Lullaby Lane. Really, really sweet and cute. In the collection pack, you do get this cut apart sheet on the reverse of that cover page. And then we do have both single sheets as well as collection packs. Looks like you get, in the collection pack, you get two of each sheet. So we'll just quickly, nice neutrals on the back, but look at how sweet this is. Now, something that we get asked a lot in the stores, how do you use a page like this if you are scrapbooking? If it's me, I might do some fussy cutting. I might even, though you don't want to cut that teddy bear in half, I might cut this down the middle and split it between two pages. There's some pretty creative stuff you can do, especially if you love to fussy cut. Or maybe you're just going to frame this as part of a baby's room. Put a little tiny picture here, maybe put the baby's name up here. Oh, that would be so much fun to play with. Here is a beautiful window, the stork with the baby carriage, and the duck. Beautiful kind of tealy blue, robin's egg blue polka dot on the back there. Here is a fussy cutter's delight with all these little hot air balloons and sleeping babies. Might be hard to tell on camera what it is, but it is really darling. A nice little plaid. We've got a floral here. Oh, look at those beautiful clouds. Beautiful clouds for sleeping lullaby babies. And then a cut apart sheet to finish things off. Could fussy cut that little stroller, the rocking horse, and on the back is just some nice patterns. So once again, Lullaby Lane from Minte, single sheets and collections. We did also bring in the die cuts. There's 60 pieces in here, lots and lots for your creating. The paper elements, which tend to be more tags, some little envelopes, some little doily type items. We've got the 6x8. Now this is not just a size down version of this. That's what the 6x6 is for. This one is additional patterns and solids in that 6x8 size. So that would be perfect for photo mats, or if you just like the strong colors in this one to give some punch to your cards. This is just, oh, that's a cute page too with the bunnies and the ducks. Quack. Some wood grains, some more cut apart or fussy cutting elements. Come on, there we go. Really, really sweet. And then we have two different sticker sheets. We've got the icon stickers, or this one's called elements. And then we have the words that have larger words and then the little sentiment words here as well. So that is a Lullaby Lane from Minte. Any questions? Any oohs and ahs? No. Any responses to our Easter question? No. Okay, people, get that keyboard out. Tell us if you are an Easter crafter while I share with you By the Lake. This would actually go really, really well with the waffle flower that was in at the beginning of middle of December. Middle of December. Swan bums. The swan bums, as they call them. Lily pads for frogs, some beautiful outdoorsy stuff, but very much on the pretty outdoorsy versus the manly outdoorsy. This one, we just have collections. We do not have single sheets. Here is that add-on paper pack that has the extra solid. So wood grains, dandelions, dragonflies. Look at that water. Makes me want to go to the lake. Lots and lots of pretty stuff happening there. We have, these are those paper elements. Look at that. So pretty. Lily pad envelope there. We've got the die cuts, so just give you a peek on the back. Hold on a second. Facebook seems to have frozen. They're okay on YouTube. Okay. If you're watching on Facebook and you can hear me but can't see me, you can always jump over to YouTube. We will keep going here. Oh. Okay, well, maybe it's just Facebook being tricky. I know we've had some troubles the last little while. Here's that 6x8, or sorry, 6x6. Some cut apart elements, beautiful pages. There's those lily pads. So pretty. And then we have the two sticker sheets again, the word stickers and the element stickers. Ribbit. There is a frog. There's a duck, there's a frog, there's a fish, there's a dragonfly. This. Well, I guess it depends on what kind of fish you are. Okay, guys, if you could see what I'm seeing right now, you would have a whole new outlook on what our numbers guy is all about. Anyways, Minte does some beautiful, beautiful work. And I think even if it's outdoorsy like that lake one was, we've got some really great options for your crafting. All right, next up is Echo Park. And this is one of my favorite times of year because it's everything green. It's St. Patrick's Day. Da, 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 da. That one looks like it's just, make sure I've got my information right here. This is a single page layout created by Tanya. Big thank you, Tanya, for your beautiful layouts. I love how she's brought in the gold metallic paper here. So, you know, pot of gold and all of that kind of thing. This is using Echo Park's, what's the name of the line? Lucky Charm. Makes you feel like you're eating cereal. I've got the beer down here, which is a great little layout here. If you wanted to take this and turn it into a 2-page layout, for me, what I would do is I would just do the mirror image, copy all those same elements. This element would carry across, then you got a nice big one and another small one over there, but super fun. And it just shows you that, you know, you could keep it simple and have some nice impact. And then she also created a beautiful 2-page layout. See if I can get it all on the page here. I love this beautiful little pot of gold, lucky and blessed, little call outs down here from the sticker sheet. Oops. And you can always use your pattern paper as your base page as well. You don't have to always use cardstock. So thank you, Tanya, for those really pretty and lovely green layouts for St. Patrick's Day. Now to show you the collection, Matt, did we get single sheets on this or just
I think
select?
So.
Okay, go and check it out. This is one of their mini collections, so go and check that out. Lucky Charm. I love. This makes me laugh where it's got the hat and the beard, but no face. Well, none of the other hats have faces either, but we need to have that leprechaun beard in there. The horseshoes, the rainbows. And I mean, I know this is St. Patrick's Day, but the horseshoes could be for a wedding as well, wishing somebody luck for a milestone. Or if you're like Diane Bruce, it's her birthday. So make her a green birthday. Oh, there you go. Just pop it up on the screen. So she's watching tonight. So way in advance, happy birthday, Diane. I know that we have at least one person who will always buy St. Patrick's from us when we bring it in. To go along with this, we do have, I'm going to call it shades of green solids paper to go with it. If you want just a smaller, we've got the 6x6, and there is a sweet little ephemera pack as well. Have a lucky day. Pot of gold. Who needs luck when you're this cute? That's one of Matt's favorite things. So that is Lucky Charms from Echo Park. And staying with Echo Park, this one, I've already been creating with this because it is part of our birthday kickstart weekend class kit. This is Hip Hip Hooray. Let me tell you, I have had so much fun. There are lots and lots of great patterns. So you've got balloons, you've got streamers, you've got little stars and plaids and all kinds of fun stuff. This is one of those few packs that I have seen, especially for birthday, where you could use it for adults, you could use it for kids, you could use it for teens and tweens, you can use it for guys, you can use it for girls. You can use this paper pack for just about anyone. All you have to do is build in your solids, build in kind of your shapes and fun stuff there, and just have so much fun. Flip over this jam-packed sticker sheet. So much to play with and lots of great bright colors that is so versatile. So this is Hip Hip Hooray. We brought in, I think, a lot of the things. We've got single sheets, we've got the collection, we've got the solids pack here. Of course, you know, you need 6x6 for birthday. If you're making all kinds of cards, we have frames and tags, and we have ephemera. So if you didn't get enough from the cut apart sheets and the sticker sheets, you can add on with this. And then we even brought in a confetti streamer stencil and 2 stamp sets. So just when you didn't think you had enough birthday stamp sets, maybe this is the one that you can add to your collection. So wishing you the best day ever. Yay for you. It's time to celebrate. And then it's also got some encouragement. So I'm so proud of you. It's the same thing with the paper pack. It's got, best day, you did it. Some of those really fun encouragement. So you don't even have to use this for birthday. You could use this for graduation. You could use this for retirement. You could use this as a just because you're awesome kind of card. And then this one fun, speaking of awesome, I hope you have an awesome day today. Candles, you did it. Very, very versatile pack. And I think this one is going to go fast. I know I'm going to be adding more to my own personal stash, but I think you'll have lots and lots of fun creating with this. I'm going to call it a birthday line, but it's really just a celebration line. Okay, quick sip of water. I do have 2 more paper collections to share, but I think I'm going to save those to the end. Yeah, we've had lots of talking today. I'm going to pull out my special little bin here. These are the first things I'm going to share with you are some things that came in right at the end of December. And they are similar to the postage collage series with Waffle Flower. This is the All in Create version. So this is a mask / stencil that you can use to create all kinds of little compartments. There's this one here, which coordinates. So Zigzag Zest coordinates with Frame Mesh. You can see they go together. This one does have a circle die. We just, they were out of stock when we placed that order, so we'll be getting that one in. Frame Frenzy, the die for this, I think we had at one time had a couple in stock, but they are now out of stock at our supplier. But this one we had before, so you may already have the coordinating die in your stash. And lastly, we have Block Party, and it's got these little triangles, and we may have that die, the coordinating die, in stock for that as well. And if not, let us know you're looking for it, and we'll add it to our next order. But these are great. They come with these openings to create the little compartments. And what's also fun is it comes with those negative spaces so that you can block it and not get stuff where you don't want it. So that's new to us from All in Create. And then, as always, we have some great stuff from Spellbinders. Feels like Spellbinders just hits it out of the park. Every time I look at that website, Matt will attest to the fact that there's always something Spellbinders in the works. So I'm going to start off with this collection here. This is Vivid Blooms. So every year, Spellbinders comes out with a new collection of florals. A couple of years back, it was the very popular Be Bold Blooms. This year's version is called Vivid Blooms, and it's got some really, really stunning and detailed layered florals here, some interesting shaped leaves. I love the variety that they give, and look at that. Like, that is a jam-packed die set. When you've got smaller ones, they'll put multiples on the same die, so you don't have to cut the same little die over and over again. Cut multiples at the same time. Same with the leaves, because you're always going to need leaves. And just cut a whole bunch. Maybe that's in front of the TV, in front of a movie, kind of don't feel like creating, but still want to be crafty. Prep all kinds of these pieces here. So I think this one's going to be very, very popular. And it's got some really great layers and looks to it. To go along with that, we have Vivid Script Sentiments. So hugs enclosed, best wishes, hello, congrats, thank you, and miss you. Or miss, and then there's the word for that you can build into that as well. Shadow, as well as the detail layer. I just had a moment because for this one's a solid one and all the rest are open, which is kind of interesting, but you get what you get, and you get those all cut out. And then there are 2 beautiful border dies. This one is called Eyelet Scallop. As you can see, it's got this beautiful open weave, kind of almost lacy look to it. And once again, you would cut it all out at once. You can either stagger them like this, you can trim them off, and then there is also an extra kind of edge border. So if you wanted to do this kind of thing where it's on the edge of your card and then layer the detail on top, that way you've got that extra layer. If you wanted to cut that edge on both and just create a strip, you would just then move that die over to the other side. So that is Eyelet Scallop border. And then we have Berry Fields border. And I'm not sure if you can see it very well on the camera, but it's got little leaves and berries in this open lattice kind of look. And it's got that same kind of functionality where it's got that extra edge to give you that edge of your card. And it looks like they've given you some extra berries too, so that you can just pop them into place over top of where they are on the pattern. So that is the Vivid Blooms series from Spellbinders. If you caught our Learning Live last night, you already saw some of this next collection I'm going to share with you. And it is the Bougie Birthday from our friend Nina. You will know her from Maker Mania and from our Kickstart program. She is a sister store owner out in California, and she got a very unique opportunity to actually design a line for Spellbinders. So the centerpiece of the line is the ganache gâteau. Trying to get my French accent in there, but really I'm just channeling my inner baker. So much fun with this. Do I still have, yep, I still have my samples. So here's a quick little shaped card that I whipped up, no pun intended, using this cake die set. You don't have to use the whole thing. I've used it here where I've just used the corner of it here on the card, and it's lots and lots of fun. The possibilities are absolutely endless. If you did miss our Learning Live last night, go back onto either YouTube or Facebook in the video section, or on YouTube, it will be in the live section, and look for that video to check it out. In addition, there is a number set. This is called the Classy Numbers. And as you saw on this one here, it also has the little candle bits that you can turn your numbers into candles, as well as the STND. So first, second, third, fourth, and ish, if you don't want to tell your actual age. 29-ish. There are two different sentiment sets, Birthday Cheers, which has your more traditional sentiments, and Fabulous Birthday, which has flirty, fabulous, sassy, classy, bougie, and babe. So you can have a little bit more fun with it, be a little bit cheekier. And this is using a font that Nina loves to use on all her graphics and that kind of thing. So why not turn it into a die? Next thing she needs is an alphabet in that font. There is the little gift card holder called Treat Yourself gift card. And that is this little guy here. So these little macarons are from the cake kit. And it makes this darling little gift card holder. And I've already got lots of ideas on how to turn it this way, turn it into a pocket, maybe make it an interactive album. You're just going to have to stay tuned. I'm going to play with this one a lot. Last but not least, and again, this is not going to do justice to what this beautiful set can do. She showed lots and lots of samples using this embossing folder and stencil bundle. It is called Born to Sparkle, and it is tons and tons of faceted diamonds, and the stencil just helps you color it in. And she, again, showed lots and lots of little samples and tips and tricks on our Learning Live last night, so go and check that out. This is the last cake die. So thank you for that reminder, Matt. If you want the cake die, go get it right now. It's not going to last long. We will get more ordered and bring those in because they've been super popular. Now, hey, I think Nina would happily take credit for that. Before I get into the last collection from Spellbinders, restock on our white liner sheets. This is double-sided adhesive. It is absolutely perfect for die cutting. So what I do, especially if I'm doing alphabets or these little words and that kind of thing, is I take a little strip, I put it on the back of my paper, and then I die cut it. It just turns your paper into a sticker and goes down like a dream. I find it especially useful when you're doing metallics, because if you get your liquid glue on that metallic paper, even though it does dry matte and clear, you can still see it on metallics. So using that adhesive liner on the back of that just really keeps the mess to a minimum. And then we've got 2 sentiment better press sets. This one is called Sweeping Script Sentiments with thank you, hello, and for you. And this one is called Ideal Moment. So if you just want one better press sentiment set that covers a multitude of things, this is the set for you. Excuse me, happy birthday, get well, congratulations, celebrate. With deepest sympathies, you brighten my day. Happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day, happy retirement. Hello, sweet friend, thanks a million. And it's what they call a one and done type plate, in that you get multiple sentiments on one pass through your machine, and then one more pass through your die cutting machine to cut them out. And look, they've given you an extra little tip. They've got top written right here on the edge, so you don't have to guess which way the die goes. All these little tips, all these little details that Spellbinders is so great at adding to their product. So we have one last line from Spellbinders. Some of you have already found it. I know Darlene literally let out a squeal of enjoyment when it was, when it was announced, and then when we brought it into the store. Here is Winnie the Pooh. So this is in coordination with a line that's coming from Simple Stories. Simple Stories, of course, doing the paper and all of the embellishments. Spellbinders doing the dies. And oh my stars, what a collection we have for you. So we have this one here that is called Pooh and Piglet, for obvious reasons. Lots and lots of great little pieces. Again, cutting all your arms and legs together so you don't have to do it individually. Makes it so much easier. Little tiny honey pot, some extra little details. If you go to our website, you're going to see lots of samples that are already created by Spellbinders. There is also Tigger and Eeyore for those of you who want the extra friends. And we did also bring in a Say Cheese Classic Pooh bundle. The last item that came in this bundle that we did not bring in individually was the honey pot. So if you love Pooh and you want it all, we have a bundle for you. If you just sort of like Pooh, or maybe Tigger and Eeyore are your favorites, then we've got these 2 in individual elements as well.
Tigger and Eeyore.
Oh my! Oh, here's the honey pot. Did we break up?
Yeah, I did break some.
Oh, we did break up some bundles. So if you just want the honey pot, then you can get that individually as well. There is also a classic Winnie the Pooh alphabet die. I think this one's going to be very popular because it's a great size. Even if Pooh is not your thing, you can have this really great kind of cartoony alphabet for your creating. This one here is my personal favorite. This is Pooh and Friends Silhouette. I'm going to be playing with this at trade show next week. I just have to get that kit opened and play with it. But I love doing some really cool backgrounds and just popping this silhouette into place. So go and grab it now while we still have it, or wait for my samples because I think they're going to be pretty special. But this one's lots of fun. And then we finish off the collection with memory frames. So this is like a Polaroid. We've got some labels, a couple of postage stamps. This one was actually designed to go with the 2 better press plates that are still coming for this collection. When I ordered this stuff, the better press plates were not in-house at Spellbinders yet, but they have now been ordered and are on their way. So this is the die that coordinates with those, creates some beautiful little vignettes. But again, I also thought it was just a very versatile die set that you could use for anything. You don't have to use it for Winnie the Pooh. So Lots of great stuff here. I'm pretty sure, Matt, you were reviewing the Simple Stories order yesterday or today that has the classic poo on it.
Yes.
So it will be in transit to us very soon.
We hope.
Watch this space for more to come. And that wraps up my Spellbinders release and die release for tonight. All right, one more sip of water and then we will finish strong because the next collections I'm going to share with you, I've been waiting a long time to show you. These were actually ordered in November, but because they are created by one of our new brands, one of our new partners who is out of Alberta, Simply Stated Designs. She prints to order. So we place our order and then she puts these into production. And she's had such a super successful winter season that sometimes it takes a little bit longer. And that's okay. Trust me, it is worth the wait. Now, this lavender haze you have seen before. It's not new, but it came in and went out so fast that we had to get some restocks on it. So there is the main collection, as well as what she calls the solids pack. However, this one's just so pretty. It's got kind of that damask floral, subtly imprinted tone on tone in the background. It is absolutely beautiful. And I thought, just gonna go through my little piles here. Yes, here they are. We did also restock on the 2 ephemera packs. This one is Lavender Haze Ephemera. This is Singles Ephemera. It's a little tricky, but just look at the pictures on the website and you'll be able to match those up. So that's Lavender Haze. We also restocked on some of our really popular things like the Happy Birthday sentiments. There is 2 different ones. So this one is called Birthday Sentiments Ephemera, and it's got lots of great little die cuts for happy birthday. And then this one is called the Party Animals Phrases, also happy birthday focused. We brought in the With Deepest Sympathy sentiments for that one. And that's it for sentiments. Back to birthday. We restocked on the Party Animals extras. So this is the little critters. We have the cakes and hats and presents. And then this is all of the sweet treats. Last but not least in the restock pile, I think, yep, we have the dragonflies from the Likeliest of Friends collection. That one was also very popular. So these are all ones we've seen before. They are now back in stock. And now, the reason why I saved them for the end, drum roll, is the new stuff. So on a standalone basis, if you did some great celebrating for New Year's, we've got this New Year's ephemera pack. It's called Celebrations Ephemera. It doesn't have to be New Year's. I mean, champagne and gold and black are great for engagements or any of that kind of thing as well.
You'll drink champagne for anything.
I will. What are you playing with under the desk there? Okay. So that's lots of fun. And then before I share with you this pile, let me share with you the paper. Hold on to your seats. This is Winter Frost. And I can tell just by looking across the room at my screen, it does not do the colors justice. The pinks and the lavenders in this line are absolutely stunning. And am I going to be able to open it?
No, you cannot.
No, don't open it. Okay. Go and check it out online. It is absolutely stunning. Lots of snowflakes, lots of wintry elements. We've got this handwriting page. Because there's such unique colors, we did bring in the solids pack to go with it so you can get a perfect match. And then let me show you these ephemera packs. Oh, here's one that got stuck in the wrong one. This is Thank You Sentiments from the other line. Do we not have Thank You before? Okay. Then we've got, look at these winter critters. This one is called Winter Frost Ephemera with birds and deer and Arctic foxes. We have the floral ephemera. Look at how pretty those flowers are. We've got this one, which I thought was interesting. It's scenes. And I know Darlene took one of these, so I'm really curious to see what she comes up with them. They're a little bit smaller. I want to say they're about a 3x3 size, but that really makes them card size ideal. And then pink snowflakes. Absolutely love them. Now, there was another line that we were debating with, and some of the ephemera packs would go really well with this. It's a little bit more of a contrast, but you got to have some blue snowflakes too. So these two are very similar, just the different color schemes, and I think they would work really well together. I could not resist the polar bears and these winter flowers. So this one is called Polar Plunge Floral. These white roses and white peonies, just absolutely stunning. And even though it's got the blue background here on the packaging, there's no blue here. So you could use those on really any kind of package that you are, or project you are creating. So that is where we are going to end tonight's What's New. That is with Winter Frost, because it sure is frosty out there these days. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope you're all doing well. Happy New Year, and we will see you again next week. Take care, everyone.